I've had these cornrows in for 2 months plus now, and it was starting to look like mini dreads were forming. And as you can see, the growth is crazy. Look at the roots. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to safely take down your protective style so you don't lose all the length you've retained in your protective style season. You will need a magic detangler to achieve this, and I will be sharing that recipe with you in this video. Stay tuned. So this detangler is made up of 2 ingredients only, and our first ingredient is okra. You need to make something that has a lot of slip, because my hair was so dry at this point. It was very dry. I practically neglected my hair. I wasn't really taking care of it, so I needed something that would not only detangle my hair but would also hydrate and revive my curls. So our first ingredient is okra. I have a detailed video on how to make okra gel, and I will link that in the description box below. Our okra gel is finally ready, and we are moving on to our second ingredient, flaxseed. We're going to be making flaxseed gel, and we are going to combine that with our okra gel to make our magic detangler. Now this is what we call jara in Nigeria. So I just added a little bit of jara with 3 scoops of flaxseed. If you want a lighter gel, add more water, and if you want a thicker gel, reduce the water slightly. Now you have to strain the water immediately because flaxseed gel thickens as it cools, so you strain it immediately. I have a detailed tutorial on how to make flaxseed gel, so do check it out in the description box. I allowed this gel to cool before anything. I went ahead to do whatever I needed to do, have my breakfast, etc. And this is the consistency I have. In a clean bowl, I'm going to add my okra gel and then add my flaxseed gel. Be sure that both gels have cooled completely before mixing. This is simply to allow you have texture control. The reason is simple. When hot, gels are runny and behave differently, but as they cool, they thicken and settle into their true texture. So mixing hot gels can give you a watery result or an inconsistent mixture that may separate later. You can whisk or mix this by hand. This keeps the texture light and natural without too much froth or thickness. You can decide to blend this mixture, but be careful not to overblend to avoid a runny or foamy texture. Okra gel plus flaxseed gel would give you a super slippery, ultra moisturizing detangler, which is exactly what my hair needs. Exactly what my hair was craving. Our bomb detangler is ready, and we are ready to move on to phase 2 now. So here's what really happened. I was working on a project and I just totally neglected my hair. I would tuck it under a wig whenever I needed to go out, and that was it. I wasn't moisturizing, I wasn't doing nothing, and this is the result for 2 months plus. So you can see all that growth. I'm happy, but at the same time this hair is itchy, it's smelly, it's so dry. Somehow low-key I'm ashamed, but I'm still grateful for the growth. So first things first, you need to be in the mood to detangle. You need to be ready. You need to clear up your schedule and actually detangle your hair. And this is a tip that not everyone is aware of, but you need to work on wet or damp hair. Okay? Don't just slap on your detangler or whatever you're using to detangle on your hair when it is so dry and matted. You actually need to loosen up the curls a bit, loosen up the dirt and debris that is packed into the roots of your hair and stuff, and just work in there. Let the hair absorb some moisture. Now after you're done doing that, you can now go in with our magic detangler. Woo! Can you see that slippage? Look at that slip. It is giving everything it should. Now this is cornrows. If you have mini twists or mini braids, of course you're gonna start from your ends. Work it in, massage it in, rub it. You can see the tips, the tip of my hair, like the cornrow, is actually sticking out now. It wasn't sticking out before. Okay, so you just keep working it in. You have to be patient and take your time. Don't rush detangling. Do not rush. Do not rush. Pair that with water too. You can go in with your spray bottle every now and then, just to aid your detangler, because this hair was so dry, you guys. I really needed to get in some hydration in there. So we're still working on the ends first and foremost. So first things first, you actually have to be in the mood to detangle. You actually have to free up your schedule and be ready to detangle. If you are not ready, please do not detangle. Secondly, you need a product with a lot of slip. Okay, it has to have a lot of slip. Now because my ends are so tangled, I'm going to try and comb that out with my rat tail comb. After that, I'm going to continue detangling with my fingers only. Okay, as tough as it seems, we're going to be doing everything with our fingers from here onwards. Thirdly, do not just detangle dry hair. Don't do that. Wet the hair first. Go in with your spray bottle first and work that moisture in. One reason why I love DIYs is because you can make it in large quantities. You need to be generous with your product. This is not the time to manage your products. Be generous. Go in there. Go in with enough of that detangler. Rub it in, massage it in, every once in a while. If you feel like you need to add some, go in there and add some more. Now, before using a comb, before using a brush, you have to finger detangle. I cannot stress this enough. If you want to retain length, if you actually want to see growth, you need to master the art of finger detangling first. And it's not hard. You go in, you feel your hair for knots, for tangles, and try to sort it out as gently as you can. As you can see, the curls are popping. Don't forget the roots. As much as you're caring for your ends, let the detangler get to the roots as well. I kid you not, by the time I was done finger detangling, this is all I had as breakage and shedding. I went in again with more of my detangler, more of my okra and flaxseed gel. Just running the bases one more time. Enjoying the smooth feel between my fingers and watching my curls pop is one of those satisfying things that we do as naturals. So this was what I got after I finger detangled. Now I'm going in with a wide tooth comb. Now I know some of you would just go in with your detangling brush, but I like to go in with a comb first before going in with a brush. And please, you should work in sections. If your hair is not in cornrows or however your hair is, make sure you are working in small sections, not large sections, please. Small sections. Don't just split part your hair into 4 and you're like, okay, I'm working in sections. No, please, let it be small sections. It is easier and faster that way. You run your comb through it and then you go in with your detangler. Now this brush has gotten a lot of comments, I guess. The trick is, do not use it on dry hair. Make sure you are working on a very small section. If not, you are going to see some shedding and some breakage. Yeah, start from your ends first before working your way up to the roots. Okay, and if you feel like it's stuck somewhere, just let it go and then just start from your ends again, just as I'm doing in this video. Okay, and I guarantee you will not have so much shedding. I'm going to try the on brush. I've been seeing that a lot. I really need to try that out. After you are done detangling each section, make sure you twist it up. If not, it's going to get all tangled up again. Don't just leave it and be like, oh, I've already detangled that section, so it's going to stay that way. No, this is natural hair. It has a habit of, just curling back up and getting friendly with each other. The strands just love mixing up with each other and hugging each other. So your hair is going to get tangled again and you might want to detangle it again. So to avoid all that, just twist up that section after detangling. It's as simple as ABC. If you followed every step that I have listed, your wash day would be shortened and you would be retaining length, because this is one sure way of seeing growth. This isn't just about, oh, you have to do protective styling. Well, how do you take down your protective styles? If you're always in a rush, if you're in a mood when you're taking down your hair, you're not going to see any length. I'm sorry, but this is one sure way of making sure that you retain length. Make sure you are not working on dry hair. That is one. Do not work on dry hair. Do not just go in and start combing dry hair or just getting with your detangler on dry hair, especially if you're low porosity. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. That is a recipe for breakage. I hope you are able to follow all the steps that I have listed. Do not forget your edges. They are also very, very important. Make sure that your product gets to your edges. In my next video, I'll be showing you how I was able to deep condition my hair. My hair was needing some tender, loving care. So after I was done with detangling, I washed out my product. I gave it a thorough wash and I did a deep condition. So that would be the next video on the channel. So if you want to see how I was able to do that, stay tuned to this channel, okay? Don't go anywhere, guys. At this point, I was done. This took about 2 hours because I had to take my sweet time, guys. And I always like to unravel my twists when I want to wash out the product. Make sure you wash out this product thoroughly. Get in there, let it out. My hair was so dirty. I think I even shampooed twice. Yeah, the deep conditioning recipe will be up next. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share this video to your friends. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.